everyone. We're just trying to save some trees that were planted 8 years ago that are now probably about 10 years old, 2 years in the ground, and then some of these trees were planted in 2011 after I was attacked by my neighbor, and we're just trying to keep them so that I have that feeling of safety that has been built up as screening to my property. And last year in November 2017, the water line was marked, and again on June 5th. And there was a mark used up under there on a rock, and you can still see that rock. And from there, 10 feet out was the water line, which is found to be approximately 30 inches toward me, toward the road from that blue line, and that blue line is a June 5th marking. The City of Middleton has a prerogative where they want to keep trees 10 feet from the water main. The water main was established to be at this location on June 5th and confirmed on June 14th by a private locator with 30 years experience. And so that's a marking from the private locator I hired. There's the city marking approximately a foot east of that line. There's one of the trees that was cited for removal based on where the November 2017 water line marking was. And there's the private marking from June 14th, approximately 15 inches over is the City of Middleton Public Works Department water line marking from June 5th. And there's about 7 feet from the base of that tree to where the water line falls. And so that water line just needs to be moved out closer to the road, approximately 3.5 feet. And there's the edge of the road. They have the space to do it. Then another tree that we're trying to save, although I did find a mark which was spray painted by the Public Works Director last November. That mark was found right there. So that's remnants of the mark, the pink spray paint. And that tree, measuring from there 10 feet out on the level, since that's approximately elevated 24 inches above grade, as this is a slope down to the road, that tree is right at 10 feet from where that water line was marked last November. However, it was still marked for removal, spray painted pink and flagged. And then the June 5th water line marking for the City of Middleton Public Works Department is there, approximately 5 feet from it. And then my June 14th private locator marking is approximately 12 inches over. We still have enough room to move this water line over at the edge of the road to establish that 10 feet. When I measured from that spray painted mark out and drew a straight line between this City of Middleton Public Works Department water line marking from June 5th And the next one, there's where the base of the flag is. Here's a little bit of a remnant of the paint. You can see ever so slightly a little bit of the remnant. So I just took a straight stick and connected this flag with this flag as the next point and measured straight down from where that paint was and found that the November 2017 marking was 24 inches further east, meaning closer to the road, and that was the 10 feet that was needed to accept that tree in that location. However, the Public Works Director stated it was cited for removal. Going down, here is a purple weeping beech, and I wasn't able to find a spray painted marking in here to establish where the water line was, so I actually just extrapolated from finding another mark. However, that tree measures 9 feet from where the City of Middleton Public Works Department marked it, and also was confirmed at that same spot and location by the June 14th private locator. So that just needs to be moved over a foot at that point. There's the T and the lateral going in. And then this tree, which was marked for removal, and I'll tell you why in one moment, is actually 12 feet from the water main. So just scanning over to the base of it. So that tree should be fine to stay there, as it's more than 10 feet. It doesn't fall within 10 feet of the water main. And then lastly, I was able to recreate the final measurement that was taken last November 2017 by finding a watermark here. And that watermark is right there. And then measuring straight down through underneath this Bonnie Blue and toward my Chicago Lights viburnum. And what I did was mark 10 feet from that, and I did make that a level mark. And from this point right here, which would have been the November 2017 water line, scan over to the east, and this right here is the June 5th water line marking. This dark one that I'm showing is just what was marked by the private locator service on June 14th. And this was the June 5th, 2018 City of Middleton Public Works Department water line marking. And the distance from this spot, scanning over to that stick, is a difference of a whole 10 feet. I was told that water line is hard to locate and that they were probably just getting some signal off of another utility line. There are TDS and fiber optic that was just marked last Friday morning between 9:30 and 10:30. And this white stick here just represents an even continuation of where that stick was placed. And so if you scan down, although there's a lot of trees in the way, the marking that I found right there near that utility pole was approximately 24 inches, right where my foot is, from the June 5th water line marking. And scanning back, you can see approximately beyond the Weeping Purple Beech. And then just turning around, going straight down, the other spot that I found, straight out from where this rock was spray painted. And that right there is the June 14th, 2018 private locator mark, which is just a bit east from the City of Middleton Public Works Department mark on June 5th. And I did create a straight line using a straight stick between this flag right here and this flag right here, and found connecting those 2 points, measuring over to the east toward the road, that water line from November 2017 to where it was marked June 5th was 30 inches further toward the road or to the east. I had a call in to Ryan, a foreman of utilities at the garage on Thursday morning. Spoke to him, left him a detailed message. He's never returned my call. It's now Saturday. These trees are all set for removal on Monday sometime. And I'm just hoping that I can encourage you to support me, help me move this water line over the needed few feet to save these trees. These are a molten lava flowering crab, a Professor Springer flowering crab, this is a purple beech, a weeping purple beech, and a blue spruce that one year, in fact, was a family housing for a family of robins, 3 baby robins nesting. So please support me, folks.